Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into the mysterious world of Egypt's ancient marvels. Welcome to the land of the pharaohs, a place where time seems to stand still, and the past isn't a forgotten story, but a living, breathing testament of human ingenuity. In this realm we find two of the most iconic structures ever built by human hands, the pyramids and the Sphinx. Ever wondered how many pyramids there are in Egypt? Let's just say you could spend a good chunk of your life exploring them all. There are over 130. Yes, you heard that right. Over 130 pyramids dot the Egyptian landscape, each with its own unique story and mystery. Talk about a pyramid scheme. And then, standing guard over the Giza Plateau, we have the Sphinx, an enigmatic creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human. This awe-inspiring statue, believed to be over 4,500 years old, has been the silent witness to the rise and fall of civilizations, its secrets locked away in the sands of time. These ancient marvels, constructed thousands of years ago, have endured the harshest weather conditions, wars, and the relentless march of time. Yet they stand tall and proud, a testament to the architectural prowess and vision of our ancestors. These structures aren't just piles of stone, folks. They're symbols of human potential, of what we can achieve when we dare to dream big. They're a message from the past, a beacon of hope for the future. They're a reminder that we are part of a grand story, a story that began in the heart of the desert, under the watchful eyes of the Sphinx and the towering heights of the pyramids. So ready to uncover some mind-blowing facts about these architectural wonders? Strap in. Scene script. Time to pyramid hop, folks. No camels needed, promise. Now, when you think of Egypt, what's the first thing that pops into your head? If you're like most people, it's probably the pyramids. These ancient marvels have been standing tall for over 4,000 years. That's longer than some of your favorite sitcoms. These grand structures weren't built overnight, oh no. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, took about 20 years to complete. And it wasn't built by aliens or giants, but by ordinary humans. Imagine hauling those massive blocks weighing up to 2.5 tons each in the scorching Egyptian sun. Talk about a workout. And what were these pyramids for? Well, they were primarily built as tombs for the country's pharaohs and their consorts. These rulers wanted to make sure their afterlife was as comfortable as possible, so they had all their worldly goods buried with them. Some even had their beloved pets mummified and buried alongside. Who said you can't take it with you, right? But let's not forget about the mummies. These aren't your Hollywood-style monsters wrapped in bandages and seeking revenge. Real Egyptian mummies were carefully preserved bodies wrapped in linen and adorned with amulets and jewels. And if you're wondering about those famous pyramid curses, well, they're mostly a product of our overactive imaginations. Sorry to burst your bubble, despite all we know there's still so much mystery surrounding these pyramids. For example, how did the ancient Egyptians manage to align them so accurately with the stars? And what's with all those secret chambers and passages? It's enough to make you wonder if there's a hidden treasure or two still waiting to be discovered. Just imagine, folks, all that hard work and not a single Wi-Fi signal in sight. From the pyramid to the Sphinx, let's unravel the riddle of the sands. Who knew that one of the most recognizable and enduring symbols of ancient Egypt was a colossal cat with a human face? Yes, folks, we're talking about the Great Sphinx of Giza. This mesmerizing monument, carved out of a single massive limestone ridge, has been sitting pretty for about 4,500 years. That's about 75 times older than the oldest person alive today. Now, the Sphinx is not just a pretty face. This ancient marvel was built with such precision that its face is perfectly aligned with the rising sun on the day of the spring equinox. Talk about a divine alarm clock, right? But here's a question that has been baffling historians and archaeologists for centuries. What happened to the Sphinx's nose? This is where things get a bit, well, snotty. Some say it was Napoleon's troops who used it for target practice. But historical records show that the nose was missing long before Napoleon set foot in Egypt. A popular theory suggests it was chiseled off due to religious or political reasons. However, the truth remains as elusive as a cat on a hot tin roof. And then there's the question of why the Sphinx was built. Was it a divine guardian, a celestial marker, or just a giant stone selfie of an ancient pharaoh? The Sphinx, true to its nature, isn't spilling any beans. But here's a fun fact. The Sphinx, despite its size, was buried in sand up to its neck for most of its existence. It wasn't until the 1900s that it was completely dug out. Imagine being stuck with only your head above ground for a few millennia. Talk about a monumental case of pins and needles. And no, folks, the Sphinx's nose wasn't a casualty of a prehistoric sneezing fit. From hieroglyphs to Hollywood, our ancient buddies sure know how to stay in the limelight. The Sphinx and the pyramids, those grand old structures, have been basking in the glow of popular culture, their charm never diminishing, their allure never waning. Just think about it. The pyramids have been the backdrop for countless movies, from swashbuckling adventures like The Mummy to mind-bending sci-fi flicks like Stargate. They've been the setting for romantic rendezvous, daring escapes, and epic battles. And let's not forget about the Sphinx. This enigmatic beast with the body of a lion and the head of a human has been the muse for numerous storytellers, its riddles inspiring tales of mystery and intrigue. Our ancient buddies have also been immortalized in literature, their stories unfolding in the pages of books like Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile or Elizabeth Peters' Amelia Peabody series. They've been the subject of sonnets, the inspiration for novels, and the heroes of children's books. And who can forget their influence on the conspiracy theorists? These folks love a good pyramid or Sphinx theory. Aliens, lost civilizations, secret chambers, you name it, they've thought of it. It's almost as if our ancient buddies are the Kardashians of the conspiracy world, always in the headlines, always stirring up interest. Even in the realm of gaming, the pyramids and the Sphinx have made their mark. From Assassin's Creed Origins, where you can scale the Great Pyramid, to Minecraft, where you can build your own, these icons of Egypt have found a way to stay relevant. And let's not overlook their contributions to the music industry. The pyramids have been featured on album covers, in music videos, and have even been the stage for concerts. Talk about versatility. So from hieroglyphs to Hollywood, from novels to video games, from conspiracy theories to concerts, the pyramids and the Sphinx have been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Who knew these old stones could be such showstoppers, huh? Now for the juicy bits, the unsolved mysteries of these ancient wonders. Let's dive into the enigmas that keep historians and archaeologists up at night. The pyramids and the Sphinx. They're more than just breathtaking structures. They're riddles wrapped in an enigma, shrouded by the sands of time. First up, the construction of the pyramids. Despite being over 4,000 years old, they're so precisely built that even with our modern technology, we can't replicate them. The question remains, how did the ancient Egyptians pull it off? Did they have a secret construction technique? Or maybe, just maybe, they had some help from extraterrestrial friends. Who's up for some ancient alien theories? Next, the purpose of the pyramids. Sure, they're grand tombs for the pharaohs, but some believe they also served as energy conductors or astronomical observatories. Could these ancient structures have doubled as the world's first power plants or stargazing platforms? Lastly, the age of the Sphinx. It's believed to be as old as the pyramids, but geological evidence suggests it could be much older. So, were the pyramids built to match the Sphinx, or was it the other way around? The jury's still out on that one. Let's not forget the humorous theories. Secret treasure maps, alien landing sites, time machines. The list goes on. But hey, who knows? The truth might be stranger than fiction. So folks, any takers for a time travel trip to get some answers? Well folks, that's the end of our mystical journey. We've uncovered the marvels of the ancient world, peeked inside the pyramids, decoded the Sphinx, delved into popular culture, and pondered over some unresolved mysteries. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling exploration. If you're as fascinated by these historical enigmas as we are, why not spread the knowledge? Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your fellow history buffs, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping content. Until next time, stay curious.